Austin Music Monday. We're back. We are switching it up this week. We do a lot of rappity rap stuff, but we're gonna switch it up, do R&B this week. We got Melat in the building. Melat, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Austin area, born and raised.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I know you're doing a lot of stuff out here. The cover of the Chronicle, ACL. What's that like, just being from Austin and doing these historic Austin events?
It's amazing because, growing up here, I didn't really see too many people who looked like me who were making music, here in town that I knew of. And so I was always kind of, I acknowledged that we were the live music capital of the world, but I never really saw myself being able to be in it. And now that I am, it's amazing. And I hope it just kind of it spurs more. Because, there's a whole bunch of, it's like a musical renaissance kind of here. Like, you're seeing different genres, different types of people, different everything, just finally getting a voice in the city. And I think it's amazing. But yeah, ACL, I'd never been to ACL before in my life.
So your first time there was performing?
My first time there was performing. So it was it was definitely surreal. But it was an amazing experience. And, I feel good and happy that I could represent for Austin.
So what was that ACL experience like? You on the bill with Jay-Z, Solange?
It's exactly. Yeah, surreal. It was just kind of wow. You think about these things, but then when it happens, you're just kind of this is really happening.
Right.
When I got the email that said you're playing ACL, I shed a tear.
Right.
I won't lie.
As you should.
It was just, this is my city. I love it here. And, to be able to represent on such a large scale, everybody's going to notice that Jay-Z and Solange and all these amazing people are on this festival. And so to be on that lineup as well was just, it's everything.
I saw you on IG, you on the golf cart getting carted around at ACL, super VIP.
I won't lie. That's the best way to do it.
Did they give you a rider?
Huh?
Did they give you a rider?
I don't remember. Maybe I had a rider. I had a trailer, though. I know I had a trailer.
You had a trailer. This is good.
Yeah, but going around ACL in a golf cart is
That's crazy.
very nice.
Real superstar level type stuff right there.
It was fun. It's, you definitely can't go back after something like that. But,
it's kind of over for you now.
Well, I'll go back to ACL, definitely. I'll play a million times, but, I'd like to have a golf cart.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same next time. Now, you're talking about Austin, live music capital of the world. I see you talking about the Austin sound. Tell me, what the Austin sound is.
Well, it's a huge mixture of everything. It's keep Austin weird, right? There's no really definition to what weird is. It's just different. And I think Austin now has so many different sounds from, there's the rock guys, the country guys, but then there's also, the rap guys, there's the R&B girls, and, there's just so many different genres that are being represented right now. And I think it's different, and it's us. Everybody's being able to be this is what I hear from my city, and taking that and putting it into the music.
I agree. You have an album coming up. A joint album, or is it sole producer? What's the deal with that?
It's a joint project with producer Jansport J out of Los Angeles, and we made a song back in 2013 called "Move Me." He sent me some beats, and I had written this song, and I just kind of
we got back up. How did y'all link up?
Twitter.
Love Twitter.
Yeah, shout out to Claire for linking us. I think Jansport was looking for an R&B singer, and we were literally, it was at Jansport J at Behold Melat, and then we just kind of started talking, and it, we're really good friends to this day. We just really, really vibe on that level. So he had sent me a batch of beats, and I had written a song. And I heard this one beat, and I was like, okay, maybe this could fit over this track. And we made it, and people seemed to like it. And we were like, okay, cool. And then several months passed by, and we ended up making an entire album based off of that one record.
So this just happened.
And then, and that, that did really well. Billboard picked it up. The Guardian over in the UK picked it up. It was, the Fader premiered it. So it was a very big deal. And And so, people wanted a follow-up to it, but the timing was never quite right. And we took our time, and, when it felt right, we started kind of working on it again, and no, it's almost done.
Okay, JanSport has produced for a lot of people, a lot of big names out here.
Yeah.
So, like, who all has he produced for?
Man, let me pull up his email. He has it at the bottom. There's like a whole list. But, like, there's Snoop Dogg in there. TDE is in there. I mean, he's done some really amazing
work. So this is nothing to scoff at right here,
no,
just because y'all met on Twitter. It's a big deal going on.
No, not at all. Yeah, no, he's a very talented guy. He has an ear for hearing certain sounds and just putting them together. I don't know how he does it, but it makes some really amazing, soulful, fun beats.
Okay, now when is this album coming?
Not December. Oh my God, February 9th.
February 9th. Okay. And it's called
Move Me to the Present.
Okay, that all full circle right there. Full circle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the first one that we made is very like lovey, very happy. But this one is a little bit more like it's grounded. It's the second one, and when you've been in any relationship or you've known anyone for a period of time, there's like this settling of everything. It's not all just like happy-go-lucky, the honeymoon phase is over or whatever. Even if it's just friends or family, the longer you're around them, the more it just kind of settles. And so in this album, I address more of like, maybe social issues, things, like police brutality and things like that are addressed. Like those moments where maybe you had a fight with someone and you're just kind of down and out, and it's, there's just heavy stuff like that. But then there's also like, we've gone through some stuff, but we're still happy and we're still here.
So we got real life. Real life everything.
To the present, to the now. Yeah.
Okay. You got a lot of big business going on. See, I got some notes. You got a lot of big business.
Okay.
You dropped the Speed Racer track.
Yes.
And that got picked up by Honda, correct?
So Howdy Honda was looking for a song to kind of make a little mini music video out of. And I got, they reached out, and I was like, you know what? I literally made this song like it was really crazy how I made the song. It was really quick. And then when they came to me with that, I was like, Speed Racer. I mean, it's a car.
Did they give you a Honda?
For the day.
Okay, that works. That works too.
For the day. So we got to make this super awesome video. Nate Coop produced the song, along with Charity Vaughn and Polly G. And then Moyo and Peter, who are from here in Austin, they shot the video and made it happen. And so, we got to premiere it on Austin 360. So.
Nice. Yeah. Now, I ask everybody that comes up here, we're trying to get new fans. So if somebody's never heard of Melat before, they type in their Google right now, what song should they go to first?
Oh, gosh.
What's a good starting point?
I think maybe Sexy Us is a good starting point. And then maybe you could move on to the Now. And then Speed Racer.
Okay, so we've got a nice little starting point, nice little playlist to start from. 2018, you already got done a lot of big stuff. So what's coming up next?
A lot of plans, a lot of moving around. Hopefully, last year was a really great year here in Austin. I got to, I did South by and ACL, but I also got to do a bunch of, shows here in town. So, this year I'm really focused on making sure that everybody knows, the diversity that exists here in Austin.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and all that. It's Behold Melat, Behold Melat, on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. If you add the / on Facebook, Behold Melat. Just keeping it simple, and beholdmelat.com.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
We thank you for coming through. It's Austin Music Mondays. It's Melat. Go check them out right now. Check out the songs.